Have you ever wondered how much easier cooking could feel with faster heating and more precise control? Many people searching for the best double induction cooktop are surprised by how responsive and efficient these cooktops are compared to traditional electric or gas options. Today, we're breaking down what actually separates a top-rated double induction cooktop from the rest, and helping you figure out which style makes the most sense for the way you cook. As you're watching, I'm super interested to hear what kind of cooking you usually do at home, quick weeknight meals, or slower, more hands-on recipes. So keep that in mind as we go. Let's begin with the VBGK Double Induction Cooktop. And as we move into this first option, you'll notice it's designed to make induction cooking feel accessible and intuitive. When you place it on your countertop, the slim modern profile immediately feels at home in smaller kitchens, dorms, or RVs, yet it still delivers the versatility you expect from a serious cooking appliance. With two independently controlled cooking zones, you can prepare multiple dishes at once, managing different heat levels side by side without interference. As you start cooking, the immediate response of induction heat becomes very clear. Adjusting the temperature results in near-instant changes at the pan, which helps you stay in control during active cooking. The VBGK offers a range of power levels and preset temperature options, making it easier to switch from boiling to sautéing or gentle warming. The digital touch controls and LED display give you constant feedback, so you always know exactly how each burner is set. You'll also appreciate how safety and efficiency are built into everyday use. Features like automatic pan detection, overheat protection, and a child safety lock operate seamlessly in the background. Because induction transfers energy directly to the cookware, the surrounding surface stays cooler. Spills are less likely to burn on, and cleanup feels quicker and less demanding after a meal. Over time, this cooktop develops a sense of predictability that's reassuring. You begin to trust how it responds, which makes cooking feel calmer and more controlled. It's a great double induction cooktop for anyone who wants dependable performance without unnecessary complexity. Moving on, the COOKTRON Double Induction Cooktop brings a more refined approach to power management and temperature control. As you transition to this model, you'll notice how smoothly it supports cooking two different dishes at once. Each heating zone operates independently, allowing you to fine-tune heat levels without compromise, whether you're simmering a sauce or searing vegetables. When you cook on the COOKTRON, the steadiness of its temperature control stands out. The cooktop is designed to maintain consistent heat rather than fluctuating aggressively, which is especially helpful for recipes that require patience and precision. The touch control panel is clean and responsive, and the digital display clearly communicates your settings so you can focus on timing and technique. From a technical perspective, this cooktop detects compatible cookware and adjusts energy output accordingly, helping to maximize efficiency. The glass surface feels solid and durable, and because induction cooking limits excess heat, the area around your cookware stays more comfortable during longer cooking sessions. If you've ever cooked two dishes at once and wished you had more control over both pans at the same time, I'm genuinely curious if this kind of dual zone setup sounds like something you'd actually use day to day. In daily use, the COOKTRON feels reliable and balanced. It supports both quick meals and more thoughtful cooking, which is why it often appears in dual induction cooktop reviews as a strong, all-around option for home cooks seeking control and consistency. Next, the NuWave Flex Precision Double Induction Cooktop shifts the conversation toward exact temperature control, and this is where its personality really shines. As you move to this cooktop, you'll immediately notice the unusually fine temperature increments available. This level of control allows you to cook with intention, especially for techniques that benefit from stable, low heat. Using the NuWave Flex, you can set precise temperatures for tasks like holding food warm, gently cooking proteins, or managing slow simmer recipes. Each cooking zone works independently, and you can choose between temperature-based or power-based control, depending on how you prefer to cook. The responsiveness is quick, but the real advantage is how reliably the cooktop maintains your chosen setting. The ceramic glass surface is designed to be durable and resistant to everyday wear, and it provides ample space for a variety of pan sizes. Built-in safety features such as automatic shutoff, pan detection, and a pause function are thoughtfully integrated, enhancing peace of mind without interrupting your workflow. Over time, this cooktop encourages a more deliberate and confident style of cooking. You begin to rely on the displayed temperatures rather than guessing, which is why many people consider it a top-rated double induction cooktop when precision matters most. As we continue, the Duxtop LCD Double Induction Cooktop 9620 LSB offers a well-balanced mix of clarity, power, and ease of use. Transitioning to this model, the dual LCD displays immediately stand out, giving you a clear view of each burner's settings at all times. This transparency makes multitasking feel more manageable, especially when cooking complex meals. When you cook with the Duxtop, you'll notice how efficiently it handles both high heat and low heat tasks. Water comes to a boil quickly, yet lowering the power allows for steady simmering without constant adjustment. Multiple power and temperature settings give you flexibility, and the induction system responds smoothly as you fine-tune your heat. The cooktop is engineered with practical safety features, including a timer, child lock, pan detection, and automatic shutoff. These elements work together to create a cooking environment that feels controlled and predictable. The surface remains relatively cool, making cleanup straightforward once cooking is finished. In everyday use, the Duxtop feels dependable and straightforward, which explains why it's often highlighted in dual induction cooktop reviews as a trustworthy choice for consistent daily cooking. Finally, we arrive at the Cuisinart ICT60 Double Induction Cooktop, and this is where everything comes together in a refined, professional-feeling package. As you place it on your countertop, the stainless steel housing and sleek glass surface give it a polished presence that feels purposeful and durable. The dual independent cooking zones allow you to handle multiple tasks simultaneously with confidence. When you start cooking, the responsiveness of the Cuisinart is immediately noticeable. A wide range of power levels and temperature settings lets you move effortlessly from high heat cooking to gentle simmering. The controls are clearly labeled and intuitive, so adjustments feel natural rather than distracting. Heat changes are instant, reinforcing a strong sense of control. Technically, the ICT60 is designed for consistent results and safe operation. Automatic pan detection, overheat protection, and individual timers for each cooking zone help you manage multiple dishes with ease. It accommodates various induction-compatible cookware sizes and distributes heat evenly, promoting uniform cooking across the pan. Over time, this cooktop becomes a reliable extension of your cooking instincts. Its quiet efficiency, easy maintenance, and predictable behavior make it a standout option and a frequent contender for the best double induction cooktop title among home cooks who value both performance and refinement. Honestly, if you had to choose between ultra-precise temperature control or a more powerful professional style feel, let me know in the comments which you'd pick. I'm genuinely curious how you think about cooking at home. To wrap things up, choosing the right double induction cooktop really comes down to how you cook and what you value most in the kitchen. Whether you're drawn to precision, simplicity, or a more premium build, there's a great double induction cooktop here that can make everyday cooking faster, cleaner, and more enjoyable. If you want to dive deeper, you'll find links to the current prices for all of these models in the description box below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.